1, 2. Who are you? Are you in the bacon crew? Big respect, guys. Apollo Creed here, voice of the common man. Big respect to all my subscribers, commenters, likers, and sharers. You are the real pushing the word of the common man and keeping the heat on their bacons. Yeah. So, yeah, ban all bacons again from the chat. Any enablers, get out. I'm not interested. Get out of town. Get up, Jimmy Savile, Burkett. Get up, Jimmy Savile. So, yeah. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're all well. Yeah, so just basically a catch-up. We're going to get some people on, have a bit of a chat. This wasn't even really planned. I haven't even planned this live, really, so it's just going off the top of my head. We're going to be talking about phone calls, new videos, nonsense in the chat, enablers, no free rides for nobody, and that's a fact. All right. So let me just check something, guys. Big up everybody in the chat. Thank you for coming over. Big respect. See, sometimes like in the back here, I don't know enough people to let them on, you know what I mean? I've only been doing this 2 minutes, so you've got to be certified at the minute. You know what I mean? Jellybean. Ebenezer Greensplat, big respect. Big respect to all the mods as well in the chat. Thank you very much for keeping an eye on all of the enablers. Darkbot Secrets, big respect, lad. Major Benny, me, she. Get that dough. How now? How no, sorry. Hail Z, Tony Macaroni. Karina, big respect. Gaddis Barrow, big respect. Natalie Hadley, Michelson, Jamie JH, MI5. Fucking need some MI5. Chasing these mothers. Muff Diver, big respect. Hassius Hay, Shills, Liverpool, Julie, Tim Smith, Freddie Kruger, Clyde Davis. Freddie Kruger, are you Burkett? Jimmy Savlon cream. Now that made me laugh, although it's dark. No, I'm only joking. Cumbrian Truth, OG, Miss Emma, Travelling News, Paul Duffy, me, she. Is there any travellers in the chat? Any travellers in the chat? Give a shout out. I don't know if there is or not. Willa, big respect. Sigh, enlightened. Yeah, so I'll see who comes on. I was supposed to get this guest on, but I've had to go out. W donating £20. Thank you very much. Very generous. Like I say, no one ever has to do that. Times are hard, aren't they? But obviously not for some people, but times are just hard with everything. You don't have to do it, but if you want to, I can't stop you. But thank you very much. It's very appreciated. I'm Dougie Joyce's cousin. Does that count, Lemons? That's good. I like it. Yeah, so it's just been a mad old world, hasn't it? The last couple of days. I'm still recovering from it. But I had to put another video up today. Like, I just couldn't believe it. And I've got a load more like pictures and videos, right, of what this bloke does with the kid and that. And, like, it's just obscene. Like, one of them, I don't even know if I can upload. It's like all of the, like, it's sick. Like, it's all of the, like, knickers and bras and lingerie he's been buying it and, like, just taking a video of it on a birthday and that. And it's like, whoa, this is sick. You know what I mean? It's like adult stuff, and it's just weird. Like, you know, that's not your stepdad. Like, we know, because she wasn't there. She was only there 6 weeks and then she ran away with him. But just shows you know what I mean? I was going to do that today, and the ones I put out today on the video of the kids have all got the $8.99. Very much respected from One Love. Bacon's no free passes. Correct. Danger. Bacon enabler. But yeah, I can't even remember what I was saying now. What was I saying there? That's what happens, isn't it, when you have a blunt? Totally forgot what I was saying. But yeah, someone's meant to have been lifted today. Does anyone know who might have been lifted today? Jamie JH, big respect, mate. Same as ever, big respect. Does anyone know? Took away and arrested. Reminded them of being a beast again. Burn a bacon today, la. Burn a bacon. PP. PP could be close to the truth. Could be close to the truth. Oh, Craig, you've heard someone's been lifted as well, have you? Yeah. Well, that's what happens, isn't it? When you're a sicko like that. You know what I mean? An absolute sicko. Big respect, Sean Wade. You're always doing to me. Big respect, Ashley McGiffin. It's about time someone smashed these people and made them accountable. Keep up the good work. Yeah, respect, Ash. Respect, man. Yeah, it's just crazy, isn't it? I think everyone knew, didn't it? It's been going on for a while and something was going to happen. And it has, hasn't it? It's just being exposed for what these people are, and they've got away with it for too long. And like we say, setting up these fake child protection things, people like that involved, and it's crazy. It's like something you'd see out of a film and be watching it and be like, what the, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just all about that, isn't it? All about that. But 2 seconds, I'll just check who's there. There's been some I'm going to let some people on in a minute, so just 2 seconds. There's been some creepy things though going on, you know what I mean? Do you know what I noticed, right? I went into Cumbrian Truth, went into his chat earlier, and you see all of these weirdos and that, you know what I mean, who like comment between the channels and talk crap. 1 minute they're calling people nonsense, and then they're calling other people nonsense for going after nonsense. It's just like a big game. But I've got all like a mad load of screenshots people have shown me of like back chatted, like full of shit people, yeah, like double agents and stuff. And they've sent me all the messages, and it's amazing when you see them. I might bang them on YouTube, show you all up. You mongs in the chat who go between people and try and stir shit and that, and like want to divert away from trying to get bacons off the streets. You know what I mean? What's that all about? Fucking wrongins. Just wrongins. And these channels who are enabling bacons, all right, these channels who have bacons on, and then their excuse when they're asked why do they have these people on the platform is, well, I talk to anybody. I talk to anybody. Also, is that what much of a wishy-washy, spineless fence sitting wrong and you are that you'll get along with them just because you talk to anybody? Well, that's not my bag, mate. You know what I mean? I think that's pathetic, la. I think that's weak as piss, la. Fucking jellyfish, no spine. Pathetic. Enabling people just because you talk to anybody. Pathetic. But channels backing out of things. Channels backing out of things now, eh? Is it genuine, guys? This is the question we've got to ask ourselves. Like Film Boy says on the ever-present on fire cesspit, Bacon Patrol is on. Do you think there's life jackets, like he says, to be given out now that you're running away from these people because they've been a bit more exposed, and the likes of us and Fighting Irish and stuff have been shouting things for ages, and then a little bit of proof, which took a couple of days, how much of a beast, didn't even have to look into it, when most of these channels already knew what this guy was, you know what I mean? The Beast of York or Scarborough, whatever he's staying at now. Him, people knew about, but it's like, oh, we'll give you a free pass, like I say, because you're going after Decker. Why didn't you tackle him at the same time? Like I was trying to do. Why didn't you tackle the wrong'un at the same time as you were going for that one? Was it all like, it was almost like bullying tactics all coming together, that shit. But you should have just fucking gone for him as well. You had a wrong'un trying out a wrong'un, a bad wrong'un, lad, which we've proven. I just don't understand that. Now, maybe there is some genuine people doing it. I think there's one or two. Sean Connor, big respect, mate. See that there in the chat. Crazy shit. Thank you, mate. Big respect. You don't have to do it, like I say, but thank you. You know, and it's just like, what's that all about? But then we could do it in 2 minutes flat. I don't get it. I just think some are bailing out just to save face. You know what I mean? You've got Paul Ellis there. You know, he uploaded that video. He was quite happy to put a 17-year-old on there and say he was sitting there before he put it on like a shitting dog. What did you put it up then for, mate? For nigh on 50-year-old bloke putting a 17-year-old? You're going to have to explain yourself. It's not on. And you've all gone quiet. You're going to have to explain yourself. It's not on. It's absolutely stinking. And then you take the video down. You take the video down, lad, today when the pressure's on. Because I fired back with a mother to tell the story. and put everything together, and then you take it down. You're full of it, mate. And you're still in contact with Kerry, because I heard it on the video when I was sent it. You're still in contact with him and you know what he is. So what does that say? You're bailing from Burkett, but you're still with that one. Disgusting, that. It's amazing what you find out, though, isn't it, baby? 2001. That's all I'll say at the moment. 2001. Living with your grandparents. And suddenly had to get out. I fucking know, all right? I don't come with shit. Like I always say. And just wait. Just wait. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The Bacon Brigade is imploding. No free rides, though. Just like Film Boy said. You know what I mean? No free rides. And what's more warped and what's more scary, right, is she's been on that farm. She's been on Pop-Up Pirate's farm. Have you seen it? It's in one of my last videos. I've got a longer clip of it when he's talking about it, like, but it's like, oh yeah, she's been up at the farm. She's a lovely, softly well-spoken girl. And she goes shopping with my wife. She's thinking, hey? She's been up that farm. More likely she was up that farm when they were doing the work. You know, when Paddy was begging for people to fix his ramshackled home. Basically, she was up there then, because that Kerry was up there then doing stuff, wasn't he? I seen the video. She was up there then. What happened? I hope nothing, because it's a disgrace. But you, fella, you with your convictions and your crazed ways, and we all know what you say you had on your computer, yeah? What are you doing near a girl like that? Eh? With what's going on, eh? Paddy's got one eye. He lies. Yeah, we'll leave it there. But my God, it's just absolutely fucking crazy. It's getting worse. Swear to God, it's getting worse, guys. But yeah, I'm just going to let some people on. Let's have a look here. Let's get Si on.
Yo.
What's happening, fella?
What's happening, mate? We are all Apollo. We are all Apollo.
Have you been watching the bacon shit?
I have, mate. I was chatting to you the other night on Cesspit. Can I just highlight something that came up in the chat?
Yeah.
Apollo, why does Cookie get a pass? Right? I read that there, and obviously,
What a pass for? Tell me, and I'll answer.
Well, what he's just said there, I'll give you my take on it, right? And I don't know Cookie personally. I had a bit of a thing. I went on video Craig's lives, and there was this weird fucking awful bloke, so I ended up calling him out, and then Cookie told me to calm down, and I says, there's no way on earth a convicted murderer can tell me to calm down. Like, that's, do you know what I mean? Like, there's levels to this. So I get what he's saying is, why does Cookie get a pass? As in, well, you've seen Glover, who Cookie hung around with, right? Do you think like Cookie's only crime was that one murder? You know what I mean? That was all he did. Like, he was a nice lad, boy, and that was it. Like, no. He was doing loads of wrong stuff though. So that's his question. So I'm voicing it. But my question to you, Paulo, is like, so what are your moral standings? What's your take on it? On like, I know the word bacon's like
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
I mean,
yeah, I know what you're saying.
I know you know what I'm saying, mate. Like, my thing is,
ever ask me a question like that again, and I'll murder you. I'm only kidding. No, what it is, I see what you're saying. No, but what it is, right? Let me explain to you. I'll answer that question. With people, right? Murder, God, you know what I mean? It's a serious crime, and there's people done stuff in the past with other stuff and that, but certain things can be forgiven if you're really repentant. What I'm chasing after is Bacon's nonsense rapists. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't really look into other stuff like that. I see where people are coming from, but it's in a different way. And he isn't one of them, you know what I mean?
I guess the thing is, like, if you look at the whole, like, take where I'm from, right? The northeast, right? So you got like fucking Paddy but we got Burkett, who God, if the first time I laid eyes on him, I was like, yeah, he's definitely a wrong one. Definitely a rotter, pure rotter. Like you wouldn't allow him around your pets. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just no way. Even if I had a tortoise, you'd be like, nah. No, honestly, lettuce will do. Leave him, he's fine. You wouldn't allow him around your pets, right? But then you've got some Cookie on the other side. It's like, there's no good guys and bad guys. Yeah, there's just like bad guys and creepy guys. Like, so where do you? I know that's really. Tell me, where do you morally draw the line? What is your opinion? Because
well, that's the thing. That's the thing. You've got it.
They might not do sexual things, but they'll still like exploit vulnerable people in my area where I live. Right? They'll terrorize the locals where I live, and I shouldn't even be saying this. I've had a fucking drink. I'm drinking that, but I don't care anymore. Oh
no.
Like a lot of these like notorious people will like terrorize working class folk. Do you know what I mean? For money, they'll terrorize. Yeah. PD, you know this. I know for a fact PD's an intelligent guy. I know for a fact. I've heard.
Under the advice of my solicitor, I have no comment.
I've heard PD's views on a lot of these things. I know he's an intelligent guy. So my thing is like obviously these people will terrorize locals for their money, small businesses, and like, you know what I mean? Yeah, there might not be bacons in that way, but they'll so are they cool? Or are they like?
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
No, I don't agree with things like that, mate. You know what I mean?
You understand?
Anyway, Apollo, I've been here a minute or two. Big up,
yeah,
Apollo.
mate.
Like that.
Yeah, respect, mate. Respect. Yeah,
I try to get a word in edgeways with this cunt, but. No, I just jumped on to make one point. I'm not going to stay, but you're on about this murderer shit. This Darren G cunt, and this is my opinion. And Darren G, if you're watching, here's my face, right? My opinion on this whole Darren G thing, and I don't understand why people big him up. I don't understand why people give him the time of day. At the end of the day, he murdered a fucking man, and he didn't even, and Darren, I put my face on, you didn't even have the balls to go and do it after your mate got shot instead of you getting shot. You didn't even have the balls to go and do it yourself, you cunt. You sent two people to go and do it, and you sat up the fucking road and watched it. And now all of a sudden he's a YouTube fucking influencer. Fuck off, man. Fuck off. Fuck off.
I understand what you're saying. With Darren G and me, I've watched a couple of these things.
Darren G might smash me. He might, but let's be straight. You're all on here calling people bacons and nonsense. What about that cunt?
Yeah, I know. I'm saying you can obviously having a platform and stuff like that. I can get what you're saying. But I was saying the first instance I've had of anyone speaking to him was today. I sent him a video because he was talking about me. Someone sent me saying I was Decker Heggie. So I sent a thing to him today, but. What's this space for that?
He's funny, like, don't get me wrong, I've watched him. I think he's funny, this, that, and the other. But he's no one to go on a moral high ground about fucking anyone. And he calling out drug dealers left, right, and centre, and he basically dry snitching on shit to people.
I've watched about 20 minutes of his footage ever. That's about it, because he used to disappear off YouTube and I could never find his fucking channel. But
he's funny, like, he can rip people, he is good. But, I made my point. Cunt didn't even have the balls to go down the road and shoot the man himself. He got two other clowns to do it and got caught sitting up the fucking road. Yeah, big master criminal, him.
True story. Yeah. But it's crazy.
That was my point I jumped on to say.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, PP, 100% with other wrongings on here as well. There is in other ways.
Yeah, you know.
But at the moment, I'm not focused on what I'm doing, but I see exactly what you're saying, 100%. I do.
You know, that's all. There's loads of them. Look at that James English cunt. I know, I shouldn't even say his name. That Scottish cunt. He's been involved in background women.
Yeah, allegedly, yeah, he has. Well, I saw
a video in our face.
Was it a video where he smacked a girl or something outside of McDonald's? Was there something?
No,
like
what he did put a thing back up and showed that he did. In fairness to him, I will defend him on this. Your woman came up and punched the fucking head off him. She came up literally out of nowhere, punched the head off him. There might have been words, whatever, but your woman came up, smacked the teeth out of him, and he literally pushed her away and walked away. I saw the full video of that. It's the Kerry Katona thing I was on about.
Oh yeah, when he was with her, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm on about. And she's probably a crazy cunt too, but
you know,
there's loads of these wrongings out there. There's loads of people with history that people are not. Look at Mike Tyson. Everyone picks up Mike Tyson. Cunt was fucking sent to jail for rape.
Yeah, he was.
You know?
Very true. It's mad, isn't it? You're
There's
right.
loads of people out there, man, that people are not looking at. And I'm not defending these cons, but I'm just saying if people open their eyes, there's a lot more fucking wrongins out there than you think.
Oh, fucking hell, 100%. 100%. Right in your face as well, that you can see in
Right
front
in
of
your
you.
face. You know,
Yeah.
if Mike Tyson done a fucking meet and greet in your town, you'd probably go. I'm sure he's a rapist, convicted, went to jail. Another sexual deviant, just like Decker, steroid head.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's loads of them out there.
The majority of the chat, I'm a nonce for having toys in the background. So. People keep asking why. Why have you got toys? Why? Why have you got toys?
Why have you, Decker?
90s. I collect.
Anyway, I'll let you chat with Jordy. I'm off.
Respect,
right?
PD. Thanks for coming on, mate.
Big up, man. Big up, man.
Big man.
PD, mate. Yeah, I collect toys from the 80s and 90s. Turtles, He-Mans, Ghetto Blasters, loads of things from the 80s and 90s because I'm a fan of nostalgia. Because it takes back to a time where I wasn't wanting to kill myself every day. That's why, guys.
Nice one. Big up Dean's mustache.
I don't know what else to say to that. Like that's why it's because it's fun. Because I collect toys. That's it.
Right, let's talk about Bacons again. What do you think of Burkett?
Well, I told you, like obviously, he lives in Blythe, apparently, doesn't he? Does he live in Blythe?
Well, he's allegedly staying at that house a lot of the time, but I've heard he's in Scarborough a lot as well.
That's up the road from me. I live on the coast, so that's like 2 minutes away from me in the car.
You need to speak to Juice Bomb about it.
Oh, I know, Paul, because I'm a spastic, as PD would say. I'm disabled. I'd like big operation. I can't do anything anymore. I'm still huge, like, but it's all jelly now, Apollo. But I Juice Bomb's always said like that he'd have me back. So I can imagine like if anyone like tried to come up, he would just I would hold him, you know, like that from behind, and he would protect us. So yeah, I've
go and tell Juice Bomb to get a tattoo done at that shop.
Oh, don't, mate, because he's just easily don't. He's so easily triggered and wound up to it. But you know, he's a fucking good guy. Like he's a really good guy.
There's some decent people on there.
That's why I feel safe sitting in I live in the bang centre of North Shields town, and that's why I feel safe knowing there's people like him. Got me back.
Sorry, 2 seconds. If anyone else wants to jump, 2 seconds side. Anyone else wants to jump on, just get in the back and show me your face. I knew there was a few people waiting before. I just couldn't get to you. But yeah, respect. Go on, mate.
Yeah, so Baker, you ask us, but so yeah, I might be putting myself in danger here by saying it. But yeah.
Well, you're not under 17, are you? So you'll be all right. Go on.
You're 17 stone, you know. Yeah, I always came across as just a weird. It's that picture of these muscles up on his back from about 20 years ago. It was just like, yeah, that's not you. You look like fucking Dominic Diamond from Games Master. Like, you don't look like Dolph Lundgren anymore. You look like Dominic Diamond.
What's that? You all right, bro?
Big up, mate. Yeah.
Yes.
Just talking about those channels and that, you know what I mean, who've left the situation now and are all sort of like turning the back and that.
Listen, they're all jumping ship now. They're all jumping ship because they're all running for the rules. That's why they're all saying that they don't want to be part of it no more. They're all putting videos out today saying, "Oh, I don't want to be part of it. I don't want this. I don't want that." Too late. You've all been a part of it. You've all been enabling this shit. They all know what was going on. There's no way they did not know what was going on. Any normal fucking adult with something about them would have seen it with their own eyes what was going on.
Film boy, someone just said in the comments that I am I'm a less pissed up version of Andrew J, which is quite funny. Big up Andrew J, he's a good lad.
But yeah, fucking listen, they need to be exposed for what they fucking are, and that's simple, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just too much of that sort of like, oh yeah, I've seen it now, so now I'm going to bail because it's too hot now. And all before it was sort of like, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. It's to bail like that when they already knew what sort of cretin he was, and you can't deny it because these rumours have been going around a long time. Like, you know what I mean? So
I mean, how long, in all seriousness, how long's Ellis been getting told about this situation, what he's getting himself in, and now he wants to put a video out today talking about it?
yeah,
He's had to people's money. He's been on a road trip. He's had to PayPal. He's had to GoFundMe. They've had the money for the documentary, and now you want to bail? You can't bail after that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And we ain't got no life jackets for you. You're going to get the sharks. Are going to get you. You're going to be fed to the sharks.
Well, are you fighting Film Boy? Are you fighting fucking Burkett?
he won't fight.
Yeah,
Burkett won't fight, I should say. He fuck, he'll be on Rule 43 again soon.
Respond to your call out.
I saw somebody fucking said that he'd been locked up or something today.
I've heard he's been lifted. Yeah.
For what?
I think it was Cumbrian Truth.
For being a beast and trying to get around a flipping young girl when he's a danger to women and children.
Do you know what it is? I'm old. I know I don't look it. I look youthful and beautiful, but I'm an old cunt. I was watching that Cumbrian Truth, right? And he comes across a bit like Ashstring. He's like a bit simple and that, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, some people are that way, but he comes across as a nice lad.
Respect to Polo, respect for Si, respect for Film Boys.
Yeah, respect, mate. Respect.
But right. He keep like, why can't come?
Sorry, mate. Right, my head's just been battered with this all night. Yeah, right. Yeah. Obviously, right. The banks are rights. Yeah. Right. So we need to just have a massive fucking clean up and get rid of the shit out.
That's it, Benny. That's it. You just have to keep going. It gets fucking tiring doing it every day because you're talking about the same subject and you're going for the same people, but it takes stamina to do it, doesn't it? So we've just got to keep at it.
It's fucking right, it does, yeah. But the thing is, like, what's uncovered, people are banged to rights, they're going to start squealing.
Yeah, man. Big time.
Listen, if anybody's banged to rights, I just suggest, that you just admit it now, and make it easier on your fucking selves.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's it, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's going to happen when you're someone like that and everybody knows it's going to fucking happen, innit? So shut your channel down, fuck off, or just do it the other way. But
you fucked up, basically. They fucked up.
It's crazy place on here.
We can't get away with it, though. Do you know what I mean? There's things what happened in fucking 2001 what needs to be talked about. But
well, lads, you know what they say? Strength in numbers, right? And if we can all fucking get our heads together, we can start getting rid of the shit for when the kids grow up. We can fucking get the nonce fucking thing out of the country.
Crazy, like,
get rid of it. That's the end game, isn't it? Basically.
So why can't that Cumbrian Truth? Why can't he go back home though? What's the like? I felt sorry.
Well, if you don't understand, Si, you don't understand, mate. It's just one of them.
Well,
I heard my name. I heard my name. What do you want to know, mate? What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Don't start speaking when you don't know us.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. I don't want to come off and kick off, lad. Look, you don't have a clue what's going on, mate.
You're right, Ash.
Right.
I'm fine.
Hold on a minute. Who's that in the background? It says Decker Heggie. Show your face, Decker, la.
It's not
you, baby.
Yo.
Ash,
carry on.
Yo, I can hear you.
So,
Si, leave it a sec, bro.
Benny, hold on, mate. Hold on.
Oh, no, we're trying to find out. He's in the back, bro.
All right, okay.
You're all right now. Thanks, lads.
Right.
Go. Thanks, Benny. Go on, lads.
Yeah.
Ash,
Ash.
I know you're.
Go on, I'm all right.
You're in your 20s. You're a young lad, right? And I was watching.
Right, come on, mate. We're not here to tell tales. We're here to talk facts.
No,
mate.
let him speak. Just a second. Let him speak. Just let him speak. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'm not being horrible, Si, honestly, bro.
Benny, chill. I was watching it today. I had loads of work on it today. And I don't normally watch lives during the day. And I was watching your live today, and you were talking about how you can't go back where you live. And I like you being in your 20s, I'm in my 40s, and I felt like you're a nice, seemed like a nice enough lad. And I was like, why the fuck can't he go back? I know Birgit was involved, but I was like, but why can't you go back like to where you live? Like, what's the crack?
Because they know my family's addresses. They've stated it. They know each and every one of my family's addresses. Please let me speak. Wait, I'll get to it. Just let me speak. Right? They know my family's addresses. Right? I want to put this out there on the fucking grass. There's people in the background that's actually moved me and put me in a safe spot at the minute. Right? You got to think I unleashed the truth about Burkett and Apollo as his cell, right? So there's people getting affected. It's not just about me. I'm here till the job's fucking done. Look, the man, I don't want to sound fucking pathetic, but the man groomed my mind.
Yeah.
Right? And because I brought that out there, right, and brought it to people's attention to what people need to realize about this man, he is a threat. I've been told of people, what everyone knows on YouTube, right? The man's a danger, right? Now, if he can find out my family's addresses, right? But I'm not going to joke. I'm not going to lie. CID's been watching the videos. They've been at my cousin saying that they want to see a welfare check and see if I'm all right. And that's why I keep on saying, listen.
Ash, it's not just him. It's not just him, bro.
It's not just
like
me.
Loads
That's
of
what
them,
I'm saying. It's not just me.
It runs deep as well. You've got to remember, Ashley's been in a fucking vulnerable position. He's a young lad, and I'm not making excuses, but it's fucking can happen, and they fucking try to groom him with their way of thinking. That's what I believe.
Let me speak. Please don't.
The professional groomers, aren't they?
They are. Listen, everything that young lass related to what she was saying last night is the same way Burkett threat me, mate. The same way Ellis, and I'm fucking. They are in a sex thing. It's no joke.
Allegedly,
it's no joke. Sorry. Allegedly in a sex thing, mate.
Ash, I live like in the area, right? So I've obviously mentioned it now. So I might be in the net of who they want to break. But all I care about, right? I was watching you today, and you were talking right about fucking how you couldn't afford like a pasty from the bakers, and you were fantasizing about. No, but listen, you're fantasizing about food. And my thing is, I was like, I deliver food parcels, like, and I was like, I wanted to know where the fuck does this guy live? My heart was breaking for you without sounding dramatic.
I can't tell you where I'm at. I cannot tell anyone where I'm at.
Ashley's on lockdown, lad.
That's fine, man.
It is, man.
That's what I want to know. Why you can't go? That was my whole thing.
So wait there. When you're under, when you like, look, lad. I'll put it just in a quick, simple term. You reveal things, right, mate, and people don't like them, and then they're gonna try to get to your family. They're gonna try to get to you to try shut you up. Yeah. And I've had it last night, and I've had it on Rhonda's account this morning. What apparently is Tony on Rhonda's account, trying to find out where I am. Listen, do not believe a fucking thing Paul Ellis, Rhonda, or any of them says. They're all in it together. They're bad as each other. That's all I'm saying.
I don't, mate. I've no interest in that. What I'm saying is I watched your live, and I was like, fuck me, he's a young lad. He's young enough to be my son, and he can't even afford a pasty or a fucking can of beer. No, I was like, genuinely, I thought, right, I would look to reach out and
get yourself down the post office and send them £1,000, Western Union.
The man's had to grow up quick.
This is what I mean, and there's people in the background that are actually supportive, mate, and do help, and there is people out there that help, right? And that just doesn't go for me. That goes for the whole entire Britain. If anyone's in a vulnerable state and getting groomed and all that kind of shit, just leave. If you think you're all getting groomed, just walk away and try to live your life. But look, I've went down a different route. I've actually outed and Apollo was outed the alleged sex ring. They've shown what the people in there are like. You've got to think they've come out and spoke. They are back to rights.
Yeah.
Apollo, is there no one you can reach out to? No, nothing you can do to get him back home without any fucking grief?
I'll give you a shout actually tomorrow. Actually, I've been that busy, mate. But I knew I've been that busy, mate. But I saw a message on Instagram. I'll give you a shout tomorrow and see how you're doing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He's
Right what he's saying. It runs deep, you know. It runs deep, and he's right what he's saying. And they'll fucking try and find him or do things to his family's houses, smash windows, whatever. And
I know what to do.
Look at fucking Steve Raith. Everyone's forgetting this. Have you seen the fucking shit Steve Raith has been getting? He's getting blamed for everything. He's leader of the cult. He's paying me. He's the puppet master. They're trying to ruin Steve Raith, and I'm not being funny. He's not the wrong one in that situation. It's them.
Can I speak about Steve Raith a minute? Let me speak about Steve Raith a sec, mate. Let me speak about Steve Raith. Look,
2 seconds, mate. Just 2 seconds. I've known Steve Raith since about 2004, and he's a good lad. Like he's a nice lad. He's a good lad. Yeah, he gets involved with all the stuff, and I used to always mock him about the gangster stuff, but he's like a nice lad. So I don't think Steve's gonna have an issue with these people.
Wait a minute, right? There's a live follower in the chat, right? Apollo, he was dealing drugs out of a playground and went to prison for it, and you're sticking up for him, saying he was groomed. He ran a gang. He didn't run a gang, for one, right? He's paid for those sins. He's out of prison, and we're talking about beasts. See what I mean? With diversions, we're talking about rapists and nonsense, and he's none of them. All right, live follower. So if you don't like it, fucking do one, la. Right, carry on. Mate.
Live follower is actually Burkett.
Oh my god! Yeah, fuck off then, Burkett. Block live follow. I'm not interested. Get him off my channel.
There's loads of him in here, mate.
There's loads of them. He's got a little fucking. He's got about 20 accounts, man. I can back that up. But look, mate. With what I'm going to say about Steve Raith, it was me that actually went to Steve Raith, right? They're trying to make me to palm bomb his channel. They're trying to make me look like a dickhead to Steve Raith, right? And that's all but enabled through Paddy. They're getting. I'm going to say it. Look, like Paddy's pulling the strings, right? It's fucking simple. You can see it. It's not fucking hard, right? And Apollo brought something out today. I was watching it on my mid-live, and you can tell Paddy's an enabler, right? I think Paddy's brainwashed quite a few people to believe in what he's saying. And I brought this question up on Steve Raith when we were on with Apollo as well. What's a beef? And there's no fucking beef. It's all in Paddy's head. They are like Peter Pan. They just never grow up. None of them. It's because of his link to the family in Newcastle. You know, the other family. I just don't want to say the name, but linked to that family, and it's all because of that and jealousy. It's crazy. But he was having that girl in the shed anyway, wasn't he? So he's a wrong one to me.
The thing is though, Ash, you've got to remember, they're banged to rights, So they're gonna try. Obviously, they're gonna try and trip you up, aren't they? And try to pin blame on you. So just remember the bangs are fucking rights. But anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna let you two have a shot. Yeah.
Yeah, sound Benny. Cheers for coming on, mate.
Yeah, respect, Ash.
Benny, mate.
See you in a bit.
Who's this guy? Cumbrian, do you know this guy in the background called Wardy? Wardey?
No.
I'm not sure who you are, mate.
Tell me, show his face.
Yes, I'll let him on that.
Just be.
Yes, la.
What's happening, lad?
What's happening, mate? Where are you from, mate?
I'm from Ireland, lad. I'm an Irish traveller. Listen, I texted you today, Ash.
Oh, big.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, listen, lad. If you have any problems with Fairford or anything, get on to me on Instagram, yeah?
Yeah.
How can I find you?
Instagram, mate.
Yeah, what's your name on
it? If you jump in my chat after this, we're live as we speak on my other channel. Doing the petition for karma, so I'll get. Yeah, man. Respect, mate. Respect.
Listen, it's only a flight over here. I'll take a couple of the boys. That fella won't last long. Trust me.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but look, at the end of
there's people watching this who see all this shit. Like this guy who's just come on and he's He doesn't like what's happening. Loads of people know what's going on. You'll be all right, you mate.
Can't get away with the
Yeah,
bullying.
but you've got to think of this, Apollo, right? You've got to put a think of this. Is it just me? Is it the young lass? How many other people out there are getting like exploited?
Well, it's frightening. We only know of a few, don't we? And normally there'll be a
That's what
fucking
we're
string
saying.
of them in this. Yeah, we only know what we know. That's fucking crazy.
So look, this. I'm gonna just bring it up for a couple of seconds, right? The petition, it's worthwhile doing, people. If you can get a court of law to listen to us and to get things put in place, it's worth doing. It's worth doing.
So Ash, are you all right for like food and shit at the minute?
Sort of, yeah. Obviously, I've got my last day where I'm at, and obviously, I would like to move from here just in case that does happen, and I do know where I'm at. So I'm looking at getting another spot.
Can you give me a shout on Instagram or Twitter or something, mate? I'll definitely help get food towards you. Like I say, I work for a company which is not. I don't work for them, but I volunteer for a company where we get food out to people, and it's not like
you know what it is, eh? It's not like you know what I want this all out. I want this all fucking finished so I can go back home. I haven't been home in a month. I haven't spoke to my mum in a month. I just don't want to put them all in danger. Eh?
I'm saying that's what I'm not patronising you, but that's what. Like when I watched you today on your live, I was literally doing my work. I sit here doing like paintings. That's what I do for a living. Like, I paint and do illustrations. I had you on the background, and I kind of like stopped for a second. I was like, "Shit, man, he's just a young kid. Fucking, why can't he go home? Like, what's the shout out? Fucking Rusty Steele in the chat. He knows me in real life, right? I'm not a bullshitter. He knows me in fucking real life, right?
Yo.
You should be able to go home, Ash.
How are you getting threats for the bell?
I just wanted to know why you couldn't. That was my thing. Why can't you go home? That was my. Is it because
I don't want to put my family here? Anyone really out there, right? Look, I've been in this game for a long time, not just in this side of the thing. I've had beef with big heads, mate, right? And you would not want to put your family in danger, would you? Not just me. It's like the little lass last night. She's getting thinged. I nearly cried just watching the mother. Right, and I'm relating to that. I want to go home and see my mum. Wait there, let me speak. I want to go home and see my mum. I want to go home and see my family, right? But yeah, you can't, because you don't want to put your family in danger, mate. If you can't understand that, then you can't understand. You can't relate to anything that's going on at the minute. You can't. It's not just me. There's other fucking people out there who don't see the families. They don't see the friends. And look, I'm admitting it now. I feel like I've been groomed by Burkett. I do, in manipulating my own mind. I feel like he's got in my mind, and I feel like he's got in other people's minds. And that's why I've been trying to plead Rhonda all day, but I found out it was Burkett, and that's why they're trying to find out where I am. Because you got to think, if you allege found the sex thing, right, and there's other links to every story, they're going to try shut you up. And that's how it's going to go. They want me to shut my mouth. They'll try pay me off. You just don't know, mate. It's deeper than anyone thinks. And you got to think, it's not in this country. It could be in the other countries. It could be worldwide. You just don't know. And this is why people need to fucking do things and say things. And look, I will go home at some point. If I don't, then it's going to be either, like I say to a lot of people, I could get seriously hurt, or I could fucking die for opening my mouth. But I am willing to open my mouth.
Ash, I'll get into your live. I'll get into your live after this, after Apollo's live. I'll text you. I'll get your Instagram, right?
Yeah, and definitely.
If there's a way you can get me Tony Belcott's number, I'll speak to him, and I'll talk about it.
Yeah, man, I've got all that, mate. I've got all this. But a question for you, Apollo, before I go, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Right. I want the honesty, I like honesty. Do you think they will get caught for what they're doing at the minute?
Yeah. I would think so, because they copper themselves up that much, yeah. They do
No,
most
that's all
of it
I need to
online
know.
as well, don't they? They do it mostly online. The grasses, mate. The grasses as well. So who
Well,
knows,
they
actually?
proved it all today that the grass is he's grassed himself up. I want to get another little thing out there, right? If you all haven't seen Berger's community post, right? He's trying to wriggle out of it. But anyone that read that chat last night, he was the most guiltiest person ever out of that.
I know. I just want to say as well, big up exposure for your 330 people in your live watching a couple of hillbillies. Nice one, lad.
Oh, he used to before. Fucking
He's got these hillbillies on that are talking about Apollo and what they're going to do to him and stuff like that. Honestly, it's hilarious.
Well, if you haven't had a little check, have a little look at Dark Secret's fucking community page if you don't mind. And obviously, when you come in before Apollo, he was on the cesspit. I heard him bad mouthing as I went on. I told him what happened that night, and he couldn't fucking take it. Now he's like, grass. Look, lad, you've had them all on your channel, like, but there's good people that go on your channel, right? And you don't want to put them down, it's got. So you know who you are. Like, I thank everyone for the help and the support they're doing at the minute. And Apollo, keep on carrying on with your good work, mate.
Yeah, man. Don't worry about that. That'll happen.
Ash, before you go, mate. If you are stuck in like fucking come to Newcastle, like look us up on any socials, right? I'm not a hard man whatsoever. I'm not, but in the community, I do a lot for the community, right? And
big up to you, pal, for that.
That sounds wanky as fuck. Oh, I do a lot for the community, but I do, right? So like I know a lot of people. And if you come here, and if I was to find somewhere for you to be housed, right, you wouldn't be touched. Like, no one would be pestering you or trying to hurt you. I guarantee you that, mate. That's one thing I can guarantee you. Like, I know a lot of people in the community who like what I do and support what I do. You wouldn't be like at risk in no shields. Like I promise you, mate. Like, so
before I meet you, Si, I need to see your acro, la.
Right, let's
true story.
Weird thing. We ignore them. Follow. It's a stuff thing. Yeah, this is my them bits.
But Si, listening tonight, I've been doing a 20. Like, let's speak a sec. I'm doing a 24-hour live for this petition. We've done 11 hours so far this morning. If anybody likes to join in after the cesspit, I'm up all night. And if you want questions like Si have today, I'm willing enough to answer them. It's free speech. Anything goes. Right?
Yeah,
so thanks for having us on, Apollo.
Yeah, respect.
Thanks for having us, Si. And honestly, God, big up, boys. Big up. Doing a good job. Right? I'll catch you later.
In a bit. Funny, la. But
Right,
yeah.
Apollo, I'll jump off. Best of luck with the channel, yeah.
Thanks, Wardy, mate. Anytime, mate. Come on. Respect, mate.
No worries.
Cheers.
Fuck me, the chat's brutal here, like. So I mentioned to you, Apollo, last time I spoke to you on Cesspit. I've done a book with Frank Bruno, Kids Mental Health, right? I funded it from your own money, free, so that it's free for all kids. Someone said to me about Ash, why don't you do a book with him with Frank Bruno?
Bruno, yeah. I used to like Frank Bruno when he was a good boxer. Wait, not a good boxer, but he was a boxer.
It's like you can do as much good as you want, right? And there'll always be trolls in the chat, won't there? It's the way it is, isn't it?
Look at that in the chat. Expo just invited Brittany on to clear his name. Unbelievable. There is no clearing of nobody's name. See what I mean about enablers? Very strange behaviour goes on here. I think people aren't watching.
Right, Si got a doll duct tape was covered. It's not. It's called Colin the Monster. It's an original story that I created, and someone made the puppet. I know it looks weird. I look like something off fucking The Hills Have Eyes. I get it, right? But look there, it's Mallet Smart. Hey, Mallet Smart. Hey. Fucking hell.
Yeah, right. I'm going to wrap this up anyway, Si. Everyone head back over to the cesspit, all right, and storm into there, all right. But big respect, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody. And we'll be on some proper bacon patrol in the next couple of days with some good interviews with some people coming on here as well. It's going to kick shit right off. But
yeah, Si's not going to be here. He's a fucking idiot. But other good people will be on.
Yes, respect. Respect, people. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Apollo.